As Jamaican reggae spread through the Caribbean diaspora, it found an initial foothold in Panama. Jamaican and Antillean workers who came to Panama during the construction of the canal brought their culture and music with them. By the late 1970s, their children and grandchildren in Panama were not only listening to reggae, they were making it their own. The Red Devils of Panama. Former school buses painted in bright colors became mobile discos that thumped with reggae and dancehall through huge speakers. In the late 1970s, young Panamanian DJs and MCs would get on these buses and improvise over Jamaican rhythms, initially in Jamaican patois and later in Spanish. What the unsuspecting passengers did not know was that they were witnessing the birth of a new musical movement. By 1977, Panama saw the birth of its first reggae songs performed in Spanish, with local DJs like Guasabanga helping to grow the new musical genre. In those early days, Panamanian pioneers like Leonardo Renato, Alder, and Edgardo El General began translating Jamaican dancehall hits into Spanish, often singing over the original reggae rhythms. They preserved the infectious rhythms, sometimes even speeding up the rhythms, but changed the lyrics to Spanish, giving rise to what became known as Reggae en Español. The movement grew during the 1980s, echoing Bob Marley's call for unity, but in the language of the Panamanian neighborhoods. One of the most famous songs from that early stage was Tu Pun Pun by El General, released in the late 1980s. El General's charisma in toasting, singing, rapping in Spanish over dancehall rhythms turned the track into a big hit that even reached audiences in the United States. Also, for the first time, a Spanish reggae song was playing strongly on American radios and clubs, showing that this new fusion had broad appeal. Spanish reggae from Panama laid the foundations, the fundamental rhythm, upon which reggaeton would be built. But how did these Panamanian reggae vibes jump to Puerto Rico to evolve into a completely new genre? That journey begins in the underground scene of Puerto Rico in the early 1990s.